Hi Libra, thank you for joining me for your August 2023 Astro Tarot forecast. My name is Audrey Alison and I am shuffling the Neo Tarot by Jericho Mandiber. Let's see Libra, please watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign for a full dose of the cosmos for the month. We start August on the 1st with our full moon at 9 degrees of Aquarius. This culmination, this full moon awareness occurs in your 5th house of true love and romance, children, entrepreneurial pursuits, creative endeavors, sports, gambling. What needs to be seen here for Libra? Your intuition is strongest 2.5 days before the full moon, on the full moon, and 2.5 days after. So there is something that is being felt or brought to the surface regarding the 5th house. It's going to apply differently for everyone. Some of your children are moving away from home, or there's a distance in terms of location, school, education for them. The new moon occurs. Oh, some of you are ending romantic relationships. And if you're dating several people, you can narrow this down or put the dating life behind you and get more serious. The new moon on the 16th of August occurs at 23 degrees of Leo in your 11th house of goals, new goals and intentions. This is also the sector of friendships and groups and clubs, organizations that you're connected to, that you enjoy. There's some new people coming into Libra's life. You have a new tribe member, or a new group entirely. Goals change. Okay, I said this in another reading. Take your list and revise it. Everyone should have some kind of goal list, either a written one or one right here that you can visualize. But I would write it out, considering you have a new moon in this sector of lists and goals and achievements. What does Libra want to focus on for the year or two ahead? Revamp your goals. It's time. Not everything stays the same, and you might have new things to add to that list. In addition to that sector where you receive the new moon, the 11th house, Leo, in addition to that new moon, we have Venus that's retrograde there currently. On July 22nd, Venus slowed down at 28 degrees of Leo in your friendship sector and will be slowed retrograde through September 3rd. Then Venus goes direct in this sign of Leo in your 11th house through October 8th. So you're assessing your relationships at this time. And Venus retrograde, regardless of the sector that it occurs in, reminds us of where we used to feel loved and safe. There's an effortless pull and attractive energy to this transit, a retrograde in the 11th house. You're reminded of relationships that fed you in some way. There's a beauty to this with Venus, a softness to this transit, and a nostalgia. You could be reminded, the retrograde is a reminder energy of previous friendships and relationships that were important to you. It's not necessarily where you need to take action. It's more internal and emotional. When Venus goes direct, though, in this sector, so from the 3rd of September through October 8th, this is such a beautiful connection to the relationships in your life. And usually they're feminine, they're female with Venus involved. They are representing the feminine. On the 23rd of August, our sun enters Virgo every year, but this year will stay through September 23rd, an extra day. And this is your 12th house. I don't mind this transit. This is a very quiet placement. But what is happening that's not so quiet, that's actually somewhat overactive mentally and analytically active, is Mercury retrograding in this sector as well. On the same day the sun enters Virgo, August 23rd, Mercury slows down in Virgo at 21 degrees and stays retrograde through September 15th, goes direct at 8 degrees of Virgo. So your communication planet is slowing down in the sector that governs your mind, the intellect, the subconscious mind, deep thought, dreams, memory recall, intuition, and the sector of release and addiction. Whatever doesn't serve Libra at their highest good could be let go of at this time. There's always a communication reminder here in a retrograde. We tend to hear from people from the past. But here, this is about what you hear inside. You're reminded a lot mentally. And this could be vocal. You know, in astrology, the 12th sector is the psychic house. And if you have that sector governed by a water sign, it increases your intuitiveness. If you also have a planet in that sector, then and in a water sign, it increases it. If Mercury is one of those planets, you have the ability to have something called clairaudience or clairsentience, claircognizance, and clairvoyance. And what am I trying to say? What I'm saying is Mercury for Libra is transiting through the 12th house, creating this auditory ability, temporarily at least. You could get a lot of data subconsciously without knowing why you know something. That's claircognizance, but you're certain of it. It almost feels like it is, I don't know how to explain it, but when it clicks, it's a feeling that is just known and felt within every fiber of you. My Mercury is in my 12th house in Cancer, as well as Venus, conjunct at the same degree. So there's a lot going on in the visual senses and what I hear, but this will hold true for Libras from August 23rd through September 15th. You're hearing a lot, you're getting a lot, more than usual in the subconscious mind. So pay attention to your dreams. These could be premonitions. On the 27th of August, Mars enters Libra. Congratulations. The planet of action is in your very first house through October 12th. The planet of passion, stamina, drive, determination, willpower, frustration, and anger. So the body can be heated more physically. This is in the first house. If there were ever a time for Libra to get moving, it is in this transit. Don't push yourself too hard while Mercury is retrograde, but your most powerful time period is actually between September 16th and October 12th for your physical self. That's when Mercury's direct and Mars is in your first house. But he's effective in the first house, August 27th. This is good for setting up a physical routine for yourself, getting active. Watch your road rage. You're first to frustrate right now, Libra, which is rare because you tend to stay neutral Nelly and pretty much in balance. But you could, there's an increase to one's heart rate while Mars is in the first house. There is flushing. You could have rashes or get heated more. And you're prone to inflammation on the skin, red, rash, hives. That's the word I was kind of choking on. But this can be very positive for a physical method or maintenance and commitment for your life, to increase your physical stamina, to strengthen your physical body, Mars in the first house, to cut and chisel. Mars is like toning the body. And it's a very active, fast-paced energy. So you can get a lot done in a short period of time if you commit to it, to the physical self. We have 2 full moons this month, one on the 1st and one on the 30th. So that means this August 30th full moon is a blue moon at 7 degrees of Pisces in your 6th house of health, maintenance, regimen, and routine. How fitting is that? You can get started and see there's an awareness. Libra's going to say, listen, I have to get healthy. I have to keep things in order, tend to my tasks. And this moon calls upon Libra to use Mars in the 1st house and stick to it for a while. There's awareness of the health and how to maintain. Let's see what is in your tarot, Libra. I am running a special from August 1st through the 4th. If you apply code 10 on my booking page at audreyalison.com, you'll receive $25 off any of my readings. That's for my 10-year business anniversary special. Libra, let's see what is here in the cards for you. Ooh, first time this is coming out. This is basically the most beautiful card in the deck, the World. Finish what you start. Coming to completion. Success. A successful outcome. So if you're nervous about how something will end up, it looks like it's on the go. It's on the up and up. The Knight of Coins is the protector of health and wealth and well-being. This is the month to do something good for yourself and get your physical self and health in order. From the inside out, what about mental health? Oh yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Not just the physical. Mars, yes, in the 1st house is physical, toning, strengthening. But the mental health, the 12th house, where you hold the Sun's transit and the Mercury retrograde, tend to the mental health as well. From the inside out, it is just as important, if not more, than the external. But, you know, we have to keep balance. Libra, you need both. You need both. What am I seeing here? Oh, 6 of Coins. This is wonderful for the 6th house. The charitable finances, security, the maintenance of others who can't help themselves, helping those less fortunate, tending to the body that is hindering you at some point. Or if there's any issue, tend to it. I don't recommend a Mercury retrograde to go to doctor's visits because there's usually a do-over or some kind of BS where they can't find a vein, they can't draw your blood, the test results weren't clear, you should come back and do it again. I would save yourself the trouble of the annual checkups and schedule them around the retrograde, so before August 23rd or after September 15th. Wow, Magician, the Manifester, the card of manifestation and creativity. You have everything you need to carry forward. You're not missing any tools here. Oh yeah, you're not missing anything. So if you want to get to it, get to the protection of you and the commitment of the Knight of Coins and the 6 of Coins, and look at the successful outcome that you're starting with success. Yeah, you know, you don't have time to think that something isn't going to work out. If you're creating your own life visually and mentally, let's do glass half full stuff. Let's say everything works effortlessly. Of course, I'm going to do that because it works. It's going to work. That kind of mindset will take a lot of anxiety out of your way before you get into something, whether that's the gym or having a trainer come over or taking a Pilates class. Don't overthink it. Just get there. I hope this was helpful, Libra. I appreciate you. Remember, the sky is limitless, so reach for the stars.